Hello children, welcome to the next part of the chapter Light, Sound and Force. Today we will be discussing about shadows. Right, so first of all understand what is a shadow. Right, so shadow is a thing which is formed when something comes in the path of the light. Right, so you can see that example for that is you can see there is a sun here on the top. Right, you can see sun, it is shining brightly, and as you can see there is a big tree here. Right, there is a sun and there is a big tree here. So what is it? The sun rays are coming down like this, right? But everywhere the sun rays are falling, right? Wherever it directly touches the ground. But this portion behind the tree, as you can see there the sun rays cannot touch. What is the reason? The reason behind this is the tree is blocking the sun rays from the to touch the ground. Right. So what happens? Remaining all the portions you can see there, you can see sunlight everywhere, green grass you can see very clearly, but only this part of the tree which is falling on the ground doesn't allow the sun rays. So what happens? That portion will become darker when compared to the other regions around it. So that portion is called as shadow. So basically the best way of remembering shadow is whenever something comes in the way of light, a shadow forms. Right, and the thing is always shadows form in the opposite side of the light. Shadows form. You see, if we imagine the sun is in the right side, right direction, the shadow will be on the left side. So the best thing to remember that is, imagine if you are going in the morning and you see, we all know that, right? Sun rises in the east. Sun rises in the east. Fine. So if you see a shadow, it will be towards the west side. Right? It will be towards the west side. Fine. So this is how you have to remember shadow. So two important things to remember about shadow is shadow is formed when a light, something blocks or something comes in the way of the light, and shadows are always formed on the opposite side of the light source. Right. So next, always there is one thing you need to remember. Light travels in a straight line, right? Just like a scale, light always travels in a straight line. It doesn't bend or do anything like that. So light travels in a straight line called as rays. That's why we call them as light rays. Right? We call them as light rays. Right? So this is about light, and always light travels in a straight line. Now the length of the shadows, very important thing. Another one important thing. As you can see that there are three trees there. Imagine this is a big park, and you can take this as east, right, and morning and afternoon, and you can take this as evening. Sorry, this is morning, afternoon, and this is evening. So as usual, morning, what we have learned from the previous slide is that shadow is formed always in the opposite side of the light. So sun is somewhere here in this place, and opposite side the shadow. As you can see there, shadow size here, it's big, right? Right? So you can just say that you can see in the morning and in the evening the size of the shadow is big, right? But as you can see in the afternoon the size of the shadow is small. Why, children? Can you say? Can you just think why is it like that? See, in the morning the sun will be towards the side. Either it will be towards your left. Normally it will be, if you're standing to facing towards the south side, it will be always to your left, right? And it will be in sideways like this. It will be in sideways. And same thing in the evening. It will be in the sideways. So that's why as the sunlight is in sideways, if you take this whole thing, right? If you bend it, and it will take the whole length of this tree. It will take a whole length of this tree. Fine. So as well as in the evening. Fine. So morning and evening the length of the shadows will be more. But in the afternoon the length of the shadow will be less, because it will be exactly on the top. It will be above your head, right? As you can see in the afternoon, the sun will be on the top. So only this portion of the tree is shadow will fall. But here in the morning as well, in the whole thing, the whole tree will just block the sun rays. Whereas in the afternoon, only this portion will block the sun rays. That's why the area of the shadow will also decrease. So we also see shadows when we block the path of light, right? So we also see shadows when we block the path of light. Our shadows have different lengths at different time of the day, right? So normally in the morning and evening the length of the shadows are longer, whereas in the afternoon the length of the shadow will be less. So they are long in the morning and evening, but are short in the afternoon. Fine. So next thing that you are going to learn is called as sound. So that we will discuss in the next video. Thank you.